Good afternoon. We've been and will be treated to all sorts of great celestial views here with our clear skies last night and this morning. This is a not a live view, but a time-lapse view of the northern lights north of Fargo. And Noosh was able to get those lights dancing. You can see some of the columns there showing just a really great view. The solar storm that created this, it has waned a bit since then, but it's possible we could still see a little bit of that northern light activity tonight. Not just that, but you could see a few meteors in there as well. We are peaking that Perseid meteor shower this week, officially on the 11th and 12th, Thursday and into Friday. We're talking about 100 meteors per hour. Best time to look for this is midnight, after midnight and into dawn, and looking toward the northeast. But if you just let your eyes adjust and look up, eventually you may be able to see them. A couple of things to talk about with that, though, is that we are looking at the potential for these to be impacted by one, the full moon. That would limit the brightness of them. And two, we may have some clouds by the end of the week. So that's something to talk about coming up here. The week is starting off with clear skies, though, and cool temperatures. We are into the 40s this morning to start in most areas. We are at 47 this morning in Fargo. We dropped down to 46 in Grand Forks. A little chilly to take in those northern lights. We've since started to make a nice recovery, upper 60s to some upper 70s right now at the noon hour. Warmest out to the west. We'll see that general trend continue into the afternoon as all of us see those temperatures climb. So much warmer than yesterday. Our winds are light, but they are out of the south, and that is a difference maker, along with, of course, the sunshine helping to warm us up. One gust in Hallock to 16 miles per hour. So let's look at our radar and satellite map. I mentioned the clear skies. Lots of sun here across the Red River Valley and throughout the Dakotas. The clouds in the east departing, all with that rain as well that we had yesterday. And we're just looking at a pleasant afternoon. Here's our hour-by-hour planner. Expect temperatures to continue rising into some 70s and some 80s. Eastern North Dakota, more likely to see the low to mid 80s. If you're over into Minnesota, you're more likely to be in the mid 70s to about 80 for your high, with that light wind out of the south again for today. Heading into this evening, looks like a pleasant one for tonight. We'll still be in the 70s about 8 o'clock, and we keep our temperatures up, not seeing those 40s overnight. Here's what we can expect into tomorrow morning. 60s for most areas to start off your Tuesday, and we'll just build off of that for the day. Your forecast for tomorrow, much toastier than today. A lot of us getting into some mid to some upper 80s, and more sunshine on the way for your Tuesday. So summer's not going anywhere just yet. If you were thinking that with our cooler weather yesterday, maybe waking up to that chillier temperature this morning, well, we've got more 80s in the forecast here in our 7-day planner. We take a small step back Wednesday, and again Thursday, Friday, we start to warm up, but we do introduce those clouds. So we'll have to keep an eye out for that as we get closer to the peak of the Perseid meteor shower. But that's just the peak. You can still see meteors leading up to that and after as well. And this weekend, we'll see perhaps a few lightning bolts on Saturday at the chance for some storms.
But this temperature today, I even walked out again right before we got on here at noon, and it was still very pleasant out there.
Yeah, it's comfortable, you know, and especially if you're in the sun, it still feels nice and warm.
It really does. I love it. Thank you, Lisa. Coming up here at